And it looks like the result of this poll says, do y'all want me to go through door number 4? So y'all want me to just, 4's fine. We're chilling with 4. Let's go. We're gonna get 4 good. Decide that 4 would be fine. Let's go ahead and save. You want to quit? Of course not. 4 will be fine. 4 would be fine. He would go through door 4 with Lotus, Santa, and June. Why did Junpei even consider doing otherwise? He would be there for June, for Akane Kurashiki. That seemed good. He felt like that was the right choice to make. He made no shines. He made no shows of affection, but Junpei saw her as something more than just a friend from his childhood. He watched the other 4 walk toward their door. Ace, Snake, Clover, and 7. Junpei said nothing as they left. Before long, they reached the door 5. They talked to one another for a few seconds, saying things Junpei couldn't hear, and then laid their hands one by one on the scanner panel of the red. Ace grabbed the lever. His face tight with determination, he turned over his shoulder to look at Junpei and his companions. Goodbye. Be careful. Be careful? As Ace pulled the lever, the door swung open. The mouth of the great hungry beast. Beyond the door, Junpei knew lay the sad remains of the 9th man. It did not surprise him that Ace, Clover, and 7 hesitated. The body was not a pleasant thing. Snake had no such problems, as his blindness made him immune to the horror. He stepped through the door, his feet making a wet splash in the pools of blood. Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds. Snake had not even bothered to turn around, but the other 3 steeled themselves and stepped through the door. See you later, guys. Door 5 swung shut, closing with the heavy finality of the metal upon metal. Junpei and his companions scrambled to the door. They pressed their ears to it in an attempt to hear what might be taking place on the other side. It's beeping. Okay, I'm just checking something. Oh my god, all these clips. Dancer. Love it. It's just like before. Probably the sound of the detonator on the bracelets. Do you think they're okay? June's face showed concern more plainly than her words ever could. Almost as though in response to her question, a voice rang out on the other side of the door. It was 7. Hey, there it is! It's gotta be a dead thing! Come on, get over here, we gotta authenticate! The beeping stopped. The sighs of relief were audible even through the heavy door. Oof. Looks like it stopped. Duh, oof, looks like it stopped. Junpei and his companions leaned away from the door and breathed a collective sigh of relief on their own. Hey guys, you all doing okay over there? They heard Seven's voice, but it wouldn't be hurt to be sure. Yep, fine. Despite the recent danger, Clover's voice was as bubbly as ever. Oh, hey, I'm gonna tell you this whole dead thing, okay? The dead is just like the red, but its color is different. You know, like the red was red? Well, like, the dead is blue. And the other thing is it's just like the red, authenticating is the same too. Awesome, thanks, that helps a lot. Well, we should probably move on now. You be careful out there. Roger that. Junpei and the others left door 5 and headed towards door 4. They stood in front of the red and placed each of their hands upon it. Four asterisks appeared on screen. Junpei grabbed the lever and turned around. You guys ready? Yeah. Sure. Let's go. None of them looked particularly optimistic, but their faces were set. Junpei nodded and turned back towards the red. All right, let's go. With the strength of determination, he pulled the lever. Run! The four of them leapt through the door together. The moment they had passed through it, each heard a cold electronic sound coming from their left wrist. In the center of the bracelet, a red skull appeared and began to flash. The detonator's countdown had began. In the long moment that each of them spent staring at their wrists, the numbered door behind them closed. The sound of the metal on metal reverberated down the hallway. There was no way back now. They were committed. If they could not find the device to deactivate their detonators? Hey, where the hell's the dead? How would I know? Don't give me that crap. Start looking. I already am. They began to run, eyes looking frantically for the device that was the key to their salvation. The hallway they found themselves in was a long one, easily 300 feet in length. On the right side of it stood a series of wooden doors, all nearly identical. If they had taken time to think, they would have likely been discerned the doors lead to the cabins. What's 340 neat? I think they would literally turn the doors to the cabins. Don't tell me the dead is in one of these rooms. Oh no. How many rooms do you think there are? Junpei was too frightened to count properly, but at his best guess, there were 7 or 8 of them. Ah, fuck. It wasn't time to count to be sure. Junpei ran to near the nearest door. He grabbed the knob and shook it hard. Wouldn't open. It didn't feel locked, more like someone had hammered an iron plate over the other side of the door. Junpei turned around to find another door and saw that his companions had already run to doors of their own. They did not seem to be having any more success than he had. Their own words confirmed his fears. Shit, this one's no good. Same here. It's like not moving. June was the last to speak up. As Junpei looked in her direction, his eye caught something he hadn't noticed before. A small red light. It flashed at him dimly at the end of the hallway. That's it! Over there! Even as he yelled, he ran. He grabbed Santa, Lotus, and June as he pulled them towards the light. Santa called out to them as he ran. Hey, how many more seconds do we have? How would I know? Our time limit is 81 seconds. I know that, goddammit. I'm asking you how many seconds we have left. In all likelihood, Junpei figured nearly a minute had passed since the door had closed behind them. If that was true, urgency foremost in all of their minds. They arrived at the end of the hallway. The dead sat on the left wall, blinking almost tauntingly at them. Hurry. Junpei grabbed hold of the machine, his hands slick with sweat and shaking. Boom. He slammed his hand against the scanner panel. The other three quickly followed suit. Bam. 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 With a grunt, Santa yanked the lever downward. Looks like it stopped. His hands began to steady. Junpei wiped away some of the sweat that had been beading on his forehead. As they caught their breath, the four companions began to look around. At the end of the hallway lay a set of heavy-looking double doors. Set into the walls of the hallway of either side of the larger door were two smaller ones. They all needed inspecting, but Junpei began the largest of the three, the double doors. How many times had he come across similar doors with this result? He wondered. Or maybe he'd corrected himself more than a lack of results. Whatever the reason, the door remained firm and unyielding and refused to allow Junpei or anyone else passage. Near the handle was a small keyhole. Above the keyhole was a small symbol engraved in the brass. Mail? He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. As he stared at it for a moment in confusion, it was June that corrected him. That's actually not the symbol for mail. It's probably the symbol for Mars. Well, technically they're the same symbol, but I saw a number of similar symbols near the main stairway. The symbols of the solar system. The sun. Saturn. The Earth. At least that's what I'm assuming. So this isn't the man symbol, it's the symbol of Mars. I think so. While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. Where had Santa gone? I'm going to be right back and we'll find out. Give me one moment here, everyone. I need a sip of coffee. One moment. Coffee, coffee, coffee. Bobby wants his coffee. Everybody, coffee. I need a... Oh, Gamma said something, it looks like. I know those symbols from playing Binding of Isaac. Yo, is Binding of Isaac a game that you would enjoy seeing someone like me play? I own it. Like, is Binding of Isaac content you would enjoy? Yep. I've played it before. It's a roguelike pixelated dungeon crawl. Yeah, what, 6 levels? I haven't played it in a long time, though, so I'd be very rusty, but, like, it's very similar in vein to Crypt of the Necrodancer, in my opinion. And I used to speedrun Crypt of the Necrodancer a few years ago. Let me take a look here if I can associate my times here. One moment here. Let me see here. Oh, I might be able to not. I might not be able to find it. We'll see here if I have a time. Yeah, let's go. This user has not submitted any runs. Okay, so have you played it before? I'd rather Crypt. What, like Crypt of the... What the hell's Crypt? Oh, Crypt of the Necrodancer. Yeah, man. I could definitely play Crypt. I main Bard, but I had the Danganronpa expansion, so I play as Monokuma. It's pretty fun. While Junpei and June talked, Santa had disappeared. Where is he gone? We'll see. They turned to find him somewhere in the distance down the hallway. He had gone to check on the other doors. Eventually, he reached the last of them and jogged back. It took him only a moment to catch his breath again. Okay, here's the deal. None of the other doors open. Then that must mean we only have 2 more doors. Lotus examined the doors on either side of the large double door. Each of them had a metal plate attached to it. Junpei figured they were probably room numbers. The door on the left said B92, and the door on the right proclaimed that it led to B93. Oh, really? That is the Legend of Zelda version good? I've only played as Bard because Bard was the one you have to use. Really, like, Bard's the easiest to play, in my opinion. All right, let's open them. Yeah. Junpei put his hand on the doorknob for the room that said room 92. Santa moved to the door that said room 93. They made it through the numbered door alive. Nice. I'm glad you enjoyed that one. There was nothing more to be afraid of. Junpei and Santa looked at each other and nodded. 1, 2, 3. In unison, they pushed against their respective doors. And promptly found themselves in a new room. June followed Junpei as they threw the door open. They turned around and saw the door on the other side was open as well. Through the door was another person, his mouth agape. It was Santa. Hey, it opened. Yeah, it did. Junpei and Santa looked at each other. They had not expected the doors to yield so easily. Lotus's calm voice broke into their thoughts. Maybe this is part of Zero's plan. I can't say to it I enjoy being treated like someone's puppet. As she headed for room 93, Lotus continued. Well, now that we have these 2 rooms, I'm sure there's something in there that will help us get out of here. Let's find it. Santa and I will search this room. Junpei and June search the other. All right. Okay. Seek a way out. I'm gonna go get a sip of coffee, and then we will enter the puzzle phase, and I'll show you a more advanced puzzle. We did the tutorial puzzle, and for anybody who missed it, we will be doing the more advanced puzzle right now. All the puzzles are about the same difficulty level. But I don't remember how to solve it, so I am going to be doing this. Let's go ahead here and solve this puzzle. We probably don't need a guide. I kind of remember this game, but I haven't watched a playthrough or played it in years, so. We got this. Oh, we know there's something here, right? This is kind of a weird looking picture. Do you think it's an abstract painting or something? It looks kind of like a demon with an elephant nose. Sucking on a human being's brain. Where the hell did that come from? What the hell's her brain made of? Can't say I mind finding out. Crypt was only $3 on Steam, so I bought it just now. Yo! Let's go, Gamma! Like the OG Crypt. That's nice. Crypt is fun. Can't say I mind finding out a little more of what goes on in there. It's kind of a weird looking picture. It's some sort of weird black and white design. Looks like there's a room on the right of this picture. Okay. Look, the vase looks expensive. I wonder how much we can get for it. Are you gonna steal it? Okay, wait. That's the bathroom wall. There are square tiles all over it. The wall's covered with square tiles. They've all been geometric shapes on them. Jumpy, do you think there might be something on the shower curtain? Huh? Oh, well, maybe. You want to try closing it? There doesn't seem to be anything here. Yeah, you're right. Let's put it back. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. A collection of full and partially depleted rolls of toilet paper. Someone was coming well prepared. There's nothing too suspicious about it. Yeah, why don't we go back to the living room? Okay. That is awful wallpaper, right? Okay, there we go. We got the matches. That'll help us light an item up. Here we go. Junpei looked down at what blankly he was holding, then up at June. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. How's your fever? Are you feeling better now? Yeah. I'm feeling fine. June certainly looked fine. Junpei held his hand to her forehead for a few seconds. It seemed the fever really had gone down. Oh, are you worried about me? This is your choice, All. First chat response chooses. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna be honest with her? Because I am worried about her. Or are we gonna play it off cool? Tell me what to do. This is your affiliate seller. No. Okay, Andy King saying option 1. Gamma, you were a little slow. We're gonna choose option 1 here because that is what the first one was. So we're gonna say, yeah, we're gonna, no worries. But first on the draw on certain ones, and then we will run polls for other ones, okay? Certain ones we will run polls for. Don't worry. Are you worried about me? Yeah, you know what? I guess I am. Yeah, I guess I am. June blushed and giggled. By the way, Jumpy? Uh-huh. How did you end up here? What do you mean? I told you earlier, didn't I? I think, here's what we're gonna do for Junpei. I think when Junpei is around Akane, he's gonna be a little bit less frat boy, because he's not putting on a persona. The way that we are portraying Junpei is, as of up till now, is pretty concerned. He's just kind of a dude, but he's not going to be going ahead and okay, I gotta go unlock the door, and we'll explain that a little more, but we're playing, we're playing Junpei like this. You guys get to decide how I play my characters, right? Are we gonna play them as the nice guy? Are we gonna be the dick? Who are we gonna be? You guys get to decide and guide me through this game. You'll decide which ending I get first and in which order I get the endings. We are going for all the endings in this game. Not this today. But oh my god, imagine like a fucking 108-hour stream or some bullshit. There was a man with a gas mask. There was a man with a gas mask when you got home at night. Oh, we gotta go ahead and put Puppy in his room as well. Come on, Lou. Puppy, come on. Hey. Ew. And we're going to be going on a BRB pretty soon because I have a friend coming over to pick something up. Kelsey needs to get her dice. That's AKA Litchy Bat. Anybody new in the chat, we're going to go ahead and give a just a brief little shout out to Litchy Bat. Go ahead and leave them a follow if you're not already. They are our best friend. They stream Pokemon. They are into D&D. They're awesome. They are a PNG tuber. Go ahead and leave her a follow. She's trying for affiliate as well, and it would really mean the world to me, all of the Cosmic Crusaders, and all of the community if you would help. You inhaled some white smoke and passed out. when you woke up, you were on D-Deck. Yeah, that's it. But is that really the truth? What? Jumpy, are you hiding something from me? No. Why would I? Well, if you think about it, this is awfully sus. I mean, why would two childhood friends bump into each other in a place like this? Hey, I could ask you the same thing. Are you hiding something? What would I hide? Well, I don't know. I mean, you're hiding it. How would I know? You mean, like, the number of men I've dated? Junpei's heart stumbled over itself. Do you want to know? He had to admit he was a little curious. Don't worry. She smiled at him. Only 18. Times 0. Yeah, I guess I just haven't met Mr. Right yet. June looked a little embarrassed and scratched the back of her head in a desperately attempt to seem nonchalant. Junpei coughed quietly in much the same way. Anyway, I'm not hiding anything, Jumpy. Just like you. When I woke up, I was on D-Deck. Well, you do have a point. I mean, why did Zero pick us? We haven't seen each other since elementary school. June nodded. For a few moments, she had the faraway look of someone in deep thought. Look for what connects the victims. That will lead you to the culprit. Do you remember Seven saying something like that? Yeah, I do. So? Well, that's what I'm saying. I think this must all be something to do with a classmate of ours. You got any ideas who it might be? No, nothing. Oh. Well, if I'd had something to do with school, then it could be one of our teachers or maybe the principal? Or the janitor or the lunch lady? No, I can barely remember any of them. Oh yeah, I know. Junpei went back to searching, feeling unpleasant and confused. Elementary school. Elementary school. Like, was there anything strange that had happened in elementary school? As he searched the room, he continued to rack his brain. It's a display case, but there's nothing being displayed. How sad. Looks like the drawers are empty too. Ah, Jumpy, what are you doing? We don't have time for relaxing on a sofa. Okay. It's a bottle with water in it. This is a bedroom. They probably have it because your throat always feels dry when you wake up. You know? My throat's dry, but I can't think that's because I'm a little nervous right now. Well, we did run a lot, so we're kind of sweaty. Hey, Jumpy, did you take a... Hey, Jumpy, did you want to take a shower together? Whoa! Okay, just kidding. Too late to take it back. My brain's already working out the picture. Oh no. Oh no. My throat's dry. Not sure this is helping. Oh. This isn't a painting. It's like a map. It looks like a map of the ship's interior. Oh, this is a great find. I think this will be really useful. Let's take it. Now possible to... Oh, we don't need that. We literally can skip all of that. That's just explaining how to use the map. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. Even if everything's here is really retro, even if something is sort of the style of choice, Junpei took one last look at the map, then folded it and slid in his pocket. Sorry. Too much. Do you remember what Zero said? April 14th, 1912. Danish ocean liner Titanic crashed into an iceberg. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. Do you think maybe the boat and the Titanic have something to do with each other? That's a good point. I doubt would have mentioned if there wasn't a reason. Junpei took a moment to look around the room. Do you think this boat is... Which option, y'all? 1 or 2? Do you think this boat is a replica of the Titanic or the actual Titanic? Which option, y'all? I'll be right back, and you let me know what you want me to pick. Option 1, done deal. Option 1, a replica of the Titanic. A replica of the Titanic? Replica? Yeah, you know, like a copy of the original? Who on earth would make something like that? Fans? Crazy Titanic fans? Like, no way. Do you know how much money that would take, Jumpy? I don't know. But, like, all they gotta do is break even, you know? Break even? Yeah, like, they could, like, use it as a cruise ship. Climb aboard a piece of history. Sail around the world in the resurrected Titanic. Hell, with marketing like that, they'd probably have more customers than they'd know what to do with. Do you really think you would put it past people to ride on a ship with such an ominous past? Would wanna, it's the site of the worst accident in history. Over 1,500 people died. I wouldn't be surprised if you just got cursed just for going. A curse, huh? Jumpy, do you believe in that sort of thing? You know, curses and stuff? Y'all know what it is. It's an option, but we don't need a coffee. Option, and we don't need a coffee. Do we believe in curses and that kind of stuff? What are we thinking here, y'all? Are we thinking we do? Or are we thinking they're a load of crap? Are we gonna, what are we, done? Done deal, Annie King. I do. Yeah, I guess I do to a certain extent. Junpei scratched his temple. What about you? Nah, I guess that's kind of a dumb question. Yes, I do believe in curses. In fact, I think it was a curse that sunk the Titanic. What? A curse sunk the Titanic. The curse of the Egyptian mummy. Junpei couldn't understand how June had maintained a straight face to say that. Supposedly, the Titanic carried the mummy of the Princess Amon-Ra, which was stolen from a pyramid. We're getting some lore here, y'all. And they say that the mummy had a history. Everyone involved with it died of mysterious deaths. Come on, I'm sure you've heard of it before. Those who open the coffin will be forever cursed. Haven't you heard that one? Thank you for the alert, Gamma. I appreciate it. So you're saying the Titanic sunk because of that curse? That's right. Right? June's eyes had lit up with excitement, like a child with a new toy. That mummy, the priestess, supposedly she was, like, special. What do you mean? Well, supposedly she was really pretty. Pretty? Yeah. But she was a mummy. That's right. She wasn't always shriveled up or rotten. She looked just, like, alive. Oh, I get it. It's like that thing, I don't remember the name, where your body turns into some kind of wax. If a dead body is put in the right sort of environment, the fat turns into some kind of like candle wax, right? And yeah, saponication, it's not what it was. But that's not what it was. That's not it. She wasn't wax. Then what was it? They say she was frozen. What? Frozen? That's right. The whole body was frozen solid. You know, the human body is made of more than 60% water? Well, Bobby's body is made of over 80% cheese. Well, all of that water was frozen. The story says that from the time of its discovery all the way to when it got put into the Titanic, and even through that, it was carried through the desert. Her body never melted. June and Junpei talked for a little bit more, then they went back to their investigation. But even as they did, his mind went to what she had told him. Ice that wouldn't melt even in a desert. Would there really be such a thing? No, even if it did, it wouldn't really be ice anymore, would it? The more he thought about it, the more his head hurt. Like he'd eaten ice cream too fast. A wooden cupboard. There are cups inside, surprising no one. A bottle with some water in it. I doubt it'll be useful. Boo, boo, boo. Oh. Dresser key. It's a dresser. There's nothing on top. Okay. This is a mirror for the dresser. And now she's playing with her hair. Does she even realize she's doing that? Hey, we don't have time for that. Come on, it's not like you're here to meet anybody you need to impress. Yes, there is. Who? What, are you so quiet all of a sudden? Forget it, Jumpy, you're an idiot. Jumpy just doesn't understand. Jumpy's like such a simple little himbo. Moop. Jumpy, where are you going? Oh, I was thinking of going over to Lotus's room. Why? What do you mean, why? I'm just gonna go check on them. Is there something wrong with that? Well, no. Oh, she's a little jelly. I don't think she's ready for this jelly. Come back soon. Sure thing. I'll leave the rest to you. Sure. Leave it to me. All right, off to the other room. Looks like a valuable vase. Empty, though. There seems to be a room on the left side of the vase. It's a tile with a black and white pattern on it. It's a tile with a black and white pattern on it. Oh, there's a square tile in the frame. It's glued in there quite well. I don't think you could take it out. It's the bathroom wall. The whole wall is covered in these square tiles. Whole wall is covered in these square tiles, geometric shapes. Okay. Oh, we got the matches. A candle with a candlestick. This might come in handy. Okay, we're gonna go ahead here and can we combine this? No. I know. If I use the matches to light the candle. We have a lit candle now. Awesome. With the light from the candle, I could take a look over here. This room, if you touch it before you light the candle, you're not allowed to go in it. It's too dark. It's just like, oh, it's too dark. You can't go in. But we know how to play this game, so we're just kind of showing y'all how to do it, right? But it gets hot when I hold it. I want to put it down. Well, why don't you set it on top of the dresser? It's flat there. At least it won't fall over. Oh, yeah. Good job, Lotus. Thanks. Put it right on the dresser. And we have the dresser key now. Hey, it got pretty bright. Now we can look around. The dresser drawer is locked. I have the item for it, though. Let's see if this... Yes, it worked. Let's get this. Ooh, a bottle full of water. I don't think we're going to need this for anything. Shower curtain. 2 pillows in a pile. Oh. Pile of pillows. Is that supposed to be some kind of joke? Calm down. Huh? Hey, what the hell? It got dark all of a sudden. And absolutely go check out Litchi if you're not already following. They did the overlay. Maybe the candle got blown out. We should go see. The candlestick is melted in wax on top of the dresser. Hey, what's this? The top of the candlestick, it looks kind of weird. Oh, you're right, it's all bumpy. Okay, oh, back it on up, go on out, go on in here. Well, this is a display case. Check it out. These plates and shit look expensive. Want to take a look? I do. We want that. This tile. I think I've seen it before somewhere. Yeah, I know. It kind of looks like the one we saw in the other room. And in order to unlock this, we need to use the candlestick. Let's see if the candlestick will do anything. Yes, it opened. All right, pull that shit open, brah. Now we've got 2 of the 3 plates required. Hey, Junpei, you got a minute, man? Santa had shown up out of nowhere and given Junpei no small start. Here, take this, dude. Santa pulled something out of his pocket. Oh no. Okay, I need to start writing stuff down here. This is very, this is what I think it is. This is extremely important. For one of the, if this is what I think is about to happen, this might be like a game changer. Oh, that's not the piece of paper we need. These are not the droids you're looking for. There we go. We got the paper. So we took door number 4. Santa pulled something out of his pocket. Yep. Okay. Plus Clover. Okay. Oh, we should not make that symbol. Okay. It looked like a bookmark. So we're making sure we make a note of that. It looked like a bookmark. And it had a 4-leaf clover in it. What is this? I found it between some of the cushions on the sofa. Pretty sure it ain't gonna help us, but figured we might as well hold on to it anyway. Then why don't you hold on to it, dude? And I think with, you know, him being in here, we don't have to be, you know, we're not alone with Akane. We don't have to be like the super sensitive guy anymore. Santa gave him a wry smile. You know what I hate most in the world, man? I got 4 things, dude. I hate 4 things in the world. Hope, faith, love, and luck. Hope, faith, love, and luck? We don't actually need to write that down. Damn straight, dude. And you hate these things. From the bottom of my heart. You got a problem with that? No, but Junpei tried to figure out best how to phrase what he wanted to say. What does a bookmark have to do with any of that? Santa scratched the back of his ear and looked awkward. Well, you see, each of the leaves on the 4-leaf clover has a meaning to it, okay? And the meaning is pretty much those 4 words. It's like a flower language. Well, I guess it's not like a flower as much as it is a leaf language. So if y'all are new to the channel, I got something for you. It's a leaf language, so if y'all are new to the channel, let's go ahead here and shout out Leaf Zombie. Go ahead and give this man a follow. Great guy, awesome community member, hilarious, good content, super cool. I don't know what else can I say about this dude? He's the best. Go ahead and give him a follow. And flower language, as much as it is a leaf language. Yeah, you could call them leaf words. Leaf words? Junpei looked at the bookmark. Hope, faith, love, luck. So yeah, man, I just wanted you to take it, okay? Just touching it gives me the creeps. Save time. This is a progress point. This is an overworld item. There's very few overworld items. There's keys and like important story points. Would you like to quit? Absolutely not. Just gives me the creeps, man. Take the damn thing, all right? Santa pretended to shiver with disgust and shoved the bookmark into Junpei's confused hands. Junpei, what do you want to do? Here we go. Y'all tell me. I will do what you want. I will let you know, though, what you are getting into. This is a overworld item. We have the choice to take it or not take it. We're stopping by in like 3 minutes to get Ryan's and Kelsey's dice. Door is open. I'll be on stream break, boyos. Okay, we're gonna go ahead here and set this poll up. Manage poll, view results, new poll. Do we take the 4-leaf? We're gonna go ahead here and set this poll. If you liked the video, consider leaving a like, follow, and subscribe. Check us out on other social medias linked in the description. Bye now.